Friday Night Funkin', the original game, what was that voice crack? Holy shit. Is by far and away probably the most influential game, hell, even media that has affected me to this day. Now, like, when I was about 10, man, I feel really old now. It's almost 6 years. I remember seeing, like, the original Kickstarter of this mod, not caring too much. It's just, like, it was pretty cool. But I didn't really see myself in it. I wasn't really a rhythm game person. I wasn't really a music guy, honestly. I liked music, but I wasn't, like, into music. And then the game actually came out. I didn't care too much until about week 7 came in, and then I started looking more into it. And I started really enjoying it. I remember there was a phase where I was really obsessed to a very specific song in this OST. Well, we'll get to that song later, I guess. And I gotta say, it kind of just blossomed from there. Because then when I found out about mods, I started getting really, really into them. Even if mods would turn me away like Hypno's Lullaby because I was too much of a scared wuss to actually look at Hypno's disfigured form or even think of the concept of lost silver because I was shit scared or something, I don't know. Compared to how I am now when I'm like horror tolerant as hell, which is kind of funny. It's pretty interesting how far I've come. I will say the 3 main things that have definitely influenced me most with FNF is, 1, overall personality. I feel like I would not be the way I am with my humor and just overall the way I talk and interact with people if I hadn't really stumbled upon this game and indie games as a whole, because this is definitely what introduced me to indie games overall. I didn't care for indie games as much. I cared for Nintendo. I didn't really care for any stuff like that. And now my top 3 is only indie games, which is fitting. I'd say second would be definitely my music and just inspiration and influence, because I didn't really care too much for music, like I said, but then after a while I got really into music and it was all I would do. And now I am a wannabe composer who can make music but wants to get much better, and every day I am planning on learning and just get better at it, learning new ways how to hone my craft, while still being just very passionate about it. And listening to FNF music helps me get much better inspiration and just style influence of what I want to make for mods, personal tastes, whatever. And by far most importantly, in my opinion, is how it affects my social life and the people I meet and care about. Before FNF, I had like 2 really close friends who I really cared about and generally still care about to this day. They're like my closest friends ever, and I love them a lot. But other than that, I didn't really have any other close friends, I'd say. There and by friends, but we only clicked with like one thing, like, oh, you like this sport, or like, oh, you're just good at this subject in school, so we're just gonna hang out most of the time, because that's all we did. But I think FNF was when I really started making friends, because I was more confident to talk about my passion about it, and also I got to meet a lot of people in the FNF community. While some aren't the best people, there are some people who I generally care for as much as people who I've seen all the time, and I never really met these people in person, which is kind of risky, I know, but like, I generally care for these people, and like, they're really nice people. I would love to meet these guys in person, but for now, I'm completely fine just being there for them when they need me online, I guess. That's why I always keep my phone open on DMs of that specific server, so I can always know when to talk with them. And I've gained a lot more physical friends too during high school, thanks to just how I am now, with FNF influencing my whole personality. It's just made me a lot more comfortable to reach out and ask other people about their passions too, because I don't want people to know me as, oh, the guy who likes FNF. I want people to just know me as me, and less of FNF kid. FNF is probably my biggest influence. Yes, I resort almost everything around FNF. Godzilla, object shows, the very few minute of passion I feel about sport to this day. But even still, I feel so much passion about just FNF in general. But I want people to understand I have other hobbies outside of FNF. And I think I've done a pretty good job at just expressing that. Mostly. Some people definitely would see that as me. But overall, I'm doing a really good job, and I couldn't be happier about FNF as a whole. And plus, the game itself is great. I just love playing it. Its whole art style, play style, it made me just instantly fall in love with it. And of course, the music. Now, most people I've heard, or some people who are in the community, are like a little bit more like, I don't really care too much about the base game songs, which is fine, especially when you get used to hearing some of the immaculate masterpieces that come out of the mods. But at the same time, they wouldn't exist if FNF didn't exist, so you kind of have to give them some prop. Like, I couldn't listen to Vehement without my silly Bop Beepo. But to this day, I still think this OST holds up really great and has few duds and a lot more songs that just stick in my head as just bangers, even if not all of them are S tier or Zenith. There's only one Zenith, but that Zenith is still my top 10 to this day, so it's pretty impressive. Anyways, one quick ground rule for this before I do the last thing I want to say. This is only for the base game, really. No erect mixes, no pico mixes. When you have to be able to play it if you click story mode, basically. So every week, including the collab, because that is a week in the mod, and I can actually play that without copyright, apparently, I hope. I really hope. But overall, it's gonna be a pretty short one for this one. I'll do the other ones for the next milestones. Speaking of which, thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers, and I honestly am really happy. I didn't think I'd make 50 subscribers in the year 2026, or at all, ever. I thought I'd be lonely. Anyways, enough of me yapping about this. Let's actually get into talking about the songs, which we gotta, of course, start off a little bit negative sometimes. Well, almost all the times when it comes to most of my videos. I have stated it before, and I will state it again. Lit Up is my least favorite song from this mod. It's not even close. And there is still another D tier here. I just don't... never really liked this one. Back in, I'd say around 2014, 2023, back when this update came out, I thought it was the worst of the week, but I didn't think it was the worst of mod, or not mod, the worst of the game. I didn't think it was that bad. But now that I listen to it, I can't find there's very few things I enjoy about it. I will say one praise though, I do like how Darnielle sounds. The problem with that is that he's paired with two things that just don't really help. One is the instrumental. The instrumental is very basic and doesn't really do much, I'd say. It doesn't feel interesting or unique. It doesn't really give off any unique vibes, I'd say, which is a shame because a lot of character mixes fix that. Abnormal Lit Up Abnorm mix is the best version of the Abnorm mixes in the Fire in Your Hole DLC mod, which I talked about. Go watch that video, please. And then the BF version, which I will not talk about until later, like 100 subs or something. That instrumental is so much better, and it allows Darnielle's voice to cover a lot more ground. But this is just kind of The only interesting thing is the chicken scream from Moana. At least I think that's what it is. It sounds very close to it, so I will say that's what it is. Second is Pico. I don't really like how Pico sounds here. which is a shame because I love Pico in this mod. He sounds great in a lot of the songs, but for some reason they just didn't really do him that well with his first playable role, I feel like. Which honestly didn't make me that excited for when the Pico mix came out, but the Pico mixes did a much better job of Pico, in my opinion. And he definitely shined in his week, in his whole thing. He has a bunch of songs now for him. He shined, in my opinion. But personally, I don't think he shined here. He just doesn't sound that great, honestly. I don't really know what it is about it, but like, he doesn't sound, I don't know, he just sounds like he's going meh, 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 rather than actually kind of like rapping almost and giving that impression, which is one thing about him that I really love. And songs that do it well excel, but this just didn't do it that well. Also, once again, you change the vocals on it. It doesn't matter if it's atonal or not. It just fixes a big issue with this song, and I love it almost instantly. Well, I won't say love it, but like, it sounds a lot better. And it's not like I'm just completely saying this song is awful, garbage, trash. No, it's not great or good even. It has a lot of issues, but like, I could see them getting fixed if they ever like make it V2 versions of these songs, which I doubt they would because they haven't done it for any song yet, but who knows, maybe one song would get an update, maybe tutorial might get an update. That'd be cool. Oh, you thought just because we're not talking about a mod, you could be safe from my hot takes? Nope. We have here we have one of, if not, in my opinion, the most overrated song in the base game. Actually, yeah, no, it definitely is the most overrated song in the base game, because Stress is not that. It's just not that. I swear, the amount of times I've seen people put this at either top 3 or just top place in their rankings of the mod, not even just the base game with the base songs I'm doing right now, all the songs, including erect mixes and others, and I'm just thinking like, how? Like, even if I liked Stress, I feel like I wouldn't have it as much like above some of the immaculate remixes that they do for Pico and other and erects. Like, it's not close. It's just not. But no, it's just not good. I just don't understand how people actually enjoy listening to something like this. That instrumental ain't pleasant. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's just not pleasant. It just isn't. I don't get any form of joy or whimsy out of this song. I just get annoyance and pure shredded out of the song. Pico's gunshots, which are timed to be drums, are kind of cool, but they're kind of annoying as well, and it just pisses me off even more. And like, Boyfriend doesn't add anything interesting in the song, which is sad because it's something he's usually good at doing, and I love how he sounds in this song. Well, I don't actually. Also, Girlfriend should have had like a voice, and it would have been cooler. You guys fumbled just so hard. Oh my god. And Tankman doesn't sound that interesting either, which is a shame. It's Tankman. He's supposed to sound like great, isn't he? I thought that's how it works. What? The only reason this song is above Lit Up is because, at the very least, I like the little build up where Tankman says pretty good. It's just a slightly above how Darnell sounds in Lit Up. It's kind of neat. I like when Tankman speaks. He's cool, and I don't. I really, really don't like Stress. I'm not sorry about that, guys. I really don't get the hype. I think it's very overrated and not good. Forgive me or not, I don't like this song. You guys can keep liking it. I'm completely fine with that. I respect your guys' opinions. I can understand why you guys like it a lot. Like, Actually, I can't. But like, I accept your opinions, and like, I will hear you out, even if I never probably ever agree with you ever. I just, yeah, whatever. We're gonna move on to the C tiers now, because I actually have more positive things to say about it, rather than almost crashing out, even though I kind of did crash out once in my life.
Three, two, one, go!
Don't have much to say about Coca. Or Coco. Coca, Mocha, Matcha, Fucka. I don't know. I don't have much to say about this song for really one reason. It's nothing special. Nothing really special happens. This instrumental honestly gets as bland as it gets for this game, which is crazy concerning Lit Up Exist. But like, it just, nothing really happens in this instrumental. Like, you just listen to it and nothing really happens. And the melodies are completely fine. There is one nice melody at the end of Mommy Mirrorist. That's nice, but other than that, it's just okay. The overall is just fine. It's completely fine. It is a nice concept of the duet feature, if only Skin Pump didn't already do that by just nature, by existing, but whatever. This mod is... fuck, I keep saying mod. This game has some of its rougher spots. You'll see what I mean when we get to a specific song of what it looks like in the playing style, but this one is one of the rougher spots in musical, because it's just there. It doesn't really do much. It's not like something where it's more subjective whether you dislike it or like it. No, this is just here. I don't really ever see anyone liking Coco. I see people liking the remixes, which, yeah, those do a much better job with the vibes and everything. This is just here. I don't have any complaints, though. So, yeah, that's kind of just it.
Three, two, one, go!
You know, I believe, at least, that a lot of people have similar feelings for Eggnog as I do, as most of us think it's better than Coco, but not that much better to where it's higher than any other song on the list. And yeah, that's kind of true. This week starts off with, honestly, some just kind of forgettable songs, I will admit, because whenever I think of Eggnog or Coco, I honestly think about their Erect mixes and their Pico mixes, because those ones are a lot more memorable and just are a lot better. These aren't bad, though. They have basically virtually nothing wrong with them. While there's one little thing that annoys me in this song, it's this little go I can hear at some points, like, go, go, go. I don't personally like it. That's about it, though. It's just a lot of this. This whole song and Coco by extension is just there and exist. Never really have felt like these are bad songs. Never really thought they were good songs, and a lot of times I honestly forget they exist in the game. Also, did I say mod at some point? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I mean, I'm tired, but also I had just woken up like 5 minutes ago, and also it's 3 o'clock for me right now, so maybe I should have stayed up. Whatever, never mind. For a good while, I thought Monster being low was a normal take. A lot of people seem to not like it. I then found out that a lot of people actually really seem to like Monster and the other one that Lemon Demon sings in. I didn't know this, and now this feels less of a normal take and more of honestly a hot take that I have Monster in C tier. But I of course have my reasons. Okay, let's start with the negative things, cause I just want to get those out of the way. Monster just seems to be going on a yap session sometimes. Any moment that's not like the chorus, I'd say, like the "Hey man, I'm gonna eat your girlfriend." It doesn't seem so coherent. He's just kind of yapping. Like, stand under the warm street light. What are we talking about? To the werewolf? Bro, what are we... Who are we talking about? What are we doing, buddy? Where is your... He's yapping, bro. He's so yapping. And I gotta be honest, it annoys me. But hey, that's honestly all I had to say, except for the instrumental, which is also kind of a positive thing. It's weird. Well, I like the instrumental in both sections, how it sounds. I can't stand the shift. It's a nice transition to each. I feel like they're two totally different sections. Like, well, it's fine to have multiple sections, yeah, but like, it doesn't feel right. I don't know how to say it. It just doesn't feel great to listen to that song fully, hearing one section and hearing another one. I mean, the transition once again is good, but I feel like there should have been less of a transition shift between each style, because it makes the sections feel way too different. Especially when one's more fast-paced and others really slow. It's not the greatest in my opinion. And that's all I had to say about Monster. It's so there. I just wish there was more Lemon Demon songs, honestly. Like, maybe a Pico mix would be nice or something. Just don't make him a playable character. That's all I don't want, because I don't want to have a bunch of songs where he's singing. That'd be some goofy ass stuff. In my opinion. But I'd like some more songs, like Monster mixes. I want a Monster Erect. I feel like it'd be cool. Make it more groovy. Something like Monster D-Side, something like that'd be really cool.
Hey man, I'm gonna tear your eyes out. And then I'll boil your girlfriend. Kill a kid, cut him up, suck him up inside of my burning dungeon. Kitty got a little break, but I'm not Satan.
Okay, I just got done with a teaser of a certain mod that honestly really spiked my cortisol levels. Basically, I'm really fucking pissed off right now, so this song's not getting any mercy. Guns is B tier. Takeman is one of the best weeks. My ass, bro. I hate this. No, I don't hate this song at all. It's actually a pretty good song. It was decent. It's B tier. But, it has problems. Okay, I'll start positive. I liked his opening, actually. I really liked his opening, honestly. His opening, sometimes I forget, like, I always think, why is this B tier again? I remember the second half, but we'll get that in a moment. But, I mean, this first half, honestly, goes in. It's honestly better than UGG. And, I mean, I haven't talked about the song yet, so you know I like it. I mean, it's so nice, but, oh my fucking god. Holy shit, the second half just not good. Like, it's fine the first time I listened to it, and then I guess the second time, because there's slight variations, like a similar melody, but like, to think that there could have been more interesting stuff in between this part, it's like, you kind of fumbled the bag, honestly. I'm so glad the Guns Up North mix changed that up, and honestly a lot of character mixes do change that up. Even in the base game, Pico mix of Guns changes the second half up a lot, because otherwise, like, this is just, oh my god, it honestly feels kind of lazy that it's just kind of slight variations. But like, I mean, not too lazy since there are slight variations, but like, I feel like they just random ideas at the end. That's just me right now, but also that's just my being pissed off self-talking, like, holy shit, that teaser has made me mad. But honestly, I think it's not the teaser itself, it's what people sing. Well, so not everyone, because like, I'm just really mad. Anyways, we're moving on. And here we have Blazing. Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about Blazing. For a while, I just thought this was a completely unnecessary song that isn't even good. But now listening to it over again, it's not bad. I quite enjoy it, actually. Now, it's not like A tier or anything, but I do enjoy it. It is essentially just a mania mode in FNF. It's like the only real mania mode where it's an instrumental that you can play. And apparently it was in this mod a while ago. Like, there's a version of it from like an older album of FNF. I just don't remember why it was there. Maybe it was like, I don't know exactly what it's for, but now it's playable and it's cool. I do like the piano in some parts. It kind of reminds me of a Mario Kart track, specifically Mario Kart 8. I don't know, it just reminds me of that a little bit. That's what I like that, and I like the drum beat most of the time. Sometimes it's a little excessive, but other than that, this song is completely fine. Now, does it need to have taken up a whole song slot? Nah. But it's a cool idea, but I just hope they don't really make another version, because we don't really need another version of Blazing. Yeah, cooler, different instrumental would be kind of cool, but like, I feel like, I don't know, personally, I think there should be only one Blazing. One Blazing and only one Blazing. And I feel like if they did a BF version, BF would sing through it. I hope they don't do that. I hope it just ends at Too Hot, because I don't think we need one. But I don't know, I just have a very weird feeling about Blazing. Like, I just don't really want more of it, but at the same time, I don't want it to get changed ever. Like, I just want it to stay the same how it is. I just want to be the decent song that it always is. So yeah, I guess it's that.
Three, two, one, go!
Spookies. I feel like this one is pretty reasonable why it's down here. I think most people have the same issue. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the positive thing. The first half, because, I mean, wow. I fucking love this first half. More than anything in the rest of the week, I honestly gotta say. This first half, man, it is funky, it is groovy, it is, honestly, it gives that perfect spooky Halloween vibe. It's just perfectly good. Like, and I mean that. Like, this first half could be Zenith. I would currently probably put a Chromium tier, but like, it's so great. Just, oh my god, the yeah, my boyfriend goes, and then this part, do you hear this? Like, it's so peak. Now, how could you ruin a song like this? Oh, yeah, I mean, you could really easily ruin songs like this. But this one did a great way of doing it. So we go from really funky, really interesting to pretty just overall kind of not interesting and drab. This isn't bad. This is just not interesting. Like, I'd rather not have a guy in the background saying trick or treat, smell my fucking feet, bro. Like, we are not doing the, like, oh my god, bro. It just, I don't know, it just ruined the vibe for me. Like, I feel like it perfectly encapsulated the Spooky Kids, and then it just went. And then, I don't know. I just don't like this one. It's like, if only Spooky's whole runtime was kind of like how the first half was, maybe this would be like top tier, top 3.
Three, two, one, go!
Bop Peepo, the true first song, the true like first song from Reap 1. This is, well, very simple, very sweet, very kind. Low-key, I don't find a reason to hate this song. There's nothing really to hate. The melodies are super simple, the song's pretty short, and it's just meant to be kind of like the tutorial for the first week. Tutorial is how to just get the whole basics going. And then this is like for a little bit more complex stuffs. But like, it's honestly really sweet. There's one kind of issue I don't like in this area where you can hear a fight. Like, that's my only issue. Other than that though, this song's honestly nice. This is kind of like low cortisol level song I'd listen to, man. It's just sweet, man. I love how BF does the V pose every time after thing. It's just so sweet, man. This song makes me happy, and I like that. But, yeah, of course, it's not gonna be A tier. Just because I think it's sweet and all, I'm not gonna put it A tier. It's still really simple and really basic, and it brings nothing to the table, so. Senpai. So, I don't know what to say about the song other than I think it perfectly fits the whole kind of melody and vibe, like that typical anime high school boy would probably get. Until you find out he's actually just like a dickhead and is like not a good person. And he becomes like your least favorite character, you want him to die, and you think the main character's kind of an idiot, whatever. I don't know. I don't watch that kind of anime. I read Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I read books. Books exist. Whatever. Senpai, I don't really have anything wrong with it. I also think it's honestly pretty good. It's A tier. And I quite enjoy a lot of melodies from it. It's also, once again, pretty low cortisol song, I'd say so myself. But I don't have much reason to ever come back to it comparing to Thorns or Roses, since those have better melodies and honestly just fit my kind of style better. And there's already 2 versions of Senpai that I just prefer over the original. So it's not like I ever come back to this one too much. But when I do come back to this one, it's pretty nice. Except for that weird coin sound effect near the end. I don't understand why that's always there in every version. But I'm kind of glad it's there in every version. It's like it's a token thing that this version always has. But, oh well.
2, 1, go.
Too Hot. And honestly, I think out of all songs in this mod, this one might be pretty controversial. What did I just say? Controversial. Because I've seen people put it in dead last. I've seen people put it near the bottom. I've seen people put it near the top. And some of you in the middle. And honestly, I mean, I guess I could see why. This has its issues. But for me personally, I honestly really enjoy it. I mainly enjoy the instrumental though. Because I think after around the halfway point, this song loses charm pretty fast. Because at first, it honestly starts nice. Especially with this build-up right here. This build-up is honestly pretty damn good. And the pop-off Pico does is also really great. But there's just a problem with repetitiveness and nothing new happens really after this. Because it's similar melody through the whole thing and similar just everything. So nothing feels the same. Nothing feels new. That's just the simplest truth. I don't have much to say about Too Hot when it comes to that though. Because everything is about it. It's good. I like a lot of the melodies. I don't think anything's bad, but I feel like the second half around the song just turns into the stuff I've heard before. Just because it's slightly different doesn't mean it's good, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's just, it loses, it's just not, I don't know. I would have much preferred if it was different, you know? Like maybe the instrumental changed a little bit, or like they did different melodies, because it's just kind of boring afterwards.
Three, two, one, go.
The song's too short. I'm just gonna say the problem out the bat. It's too short. If this song hit, at least maybe 2 minutes. Like, I know it probably wasn't, since this is only week 2. It wasn't gonna get too hard. But like, I don't know, man. This song doesn't. If it was just a little bit longer, like maybe 10, 20 seconds, this song could easily have been S tier. But I don't know. I feel like I don't get enough of this song. But what is here is really great. I personally love Skin Pump. This is like a great performance from them. I don't think it's as good as their first half of Spookies, but I mean, it's still great. Also, I like the instrumental. I like how you can just hear the entire song. You can just hear LeBron James. What is about LeBron? Why is LeBron James here? This is like, wasn't this made in like 2020? I mean, I don't know. People say he's the GOAT. I don't watch basketball. But I do like the bells. I can kind of, they're not really bells, but like kind of the funk bells you can hear, like the drift themes. It kind of reminds me of that. I really like that. And it's overall really nice. It's kind of repetitive, but I mean, that's also just because it's kind of short. So yeah, if it was maybe, once again, like 20 seconds longer, I would have probably put this in S tier, but oh well.
Three, two, one, go.
Tutorial honestly shouldn't be this high. And maybe I'm being too nice to it. Okay, now I'm definitely being nice to it. This song is, I mean, it's literally a tutorial. It's the tutorial. You understand how this game works, and that's just it. There is nothing about this song that makes me like it as much as it does, other than just honestly the simplicity. The instrumental is really nice and chill, and I really like Girlfriend's voice. And I mean, this is the first song I ever heard Forever and F, and honestly, I think it's a good start. I was pretty interested from tutorial, not from Bop Beepo or anything else from tutorial. So maybe I have a little bit of bias for this song, but fuck you.
Down, down, up. Down, down, right. Two, one, go.
The Mommy Mirror song, which name I will not say. Satan's Pants. There you go. Anyways, this song's pretty good. I always thought it was the weakest, but I've seen a lot of people think it's actually either the best or slightly worse than MILF, which most people put as like one of their favorite songs in mod. I'll admit, it's not just, it's good, but I don't really like it. For a while, I just didn't care for it. But then I started really liking the instrumental a lot. Maybe that's just me, because I really, really like the instrumentals of the base game. It's probably my favorite aspect of it. I just like the simplicity, and it just makes me really happy. Now, this is kind of just, I think it's just kind of forgettable. That's my best way to describe the song. I never remember it exists until I play the game. I'm like, oh wait, I have this song. It's like that's part of the cast. It's just there, because I can remember almost all the other songs well enough, because they have something there that makes me really, really like it. This just really doesn't. It's just really there. I don't think it's a fault of it. It's probably more just the me thing. I have no idea.
Three, two, one, go.
And here we have the other song from Mommy Mirror's week that I just mentioned, MILF. So I feel like this might be kind of a hot take, considering it's not like top 5 or it's like really high or even S tier. Because I see a lot of people say this is like one of their favorites in the mod. Or fucking, not the mod, the game. I need to play the base game more often, because I keep calling that fucking mod, man. But I see a lot of people praise this one, and I can see why. It's pretty good, except for like 2 things, but I'll get to those in a moment. So it's positives. Boyfriend sounds really great, honestly. There's probably that made me really, really like his vocals, except for the next song, literally the next song, and then the instrumental. This instrumental, honestly, yeah, it helps. The beat drop, it's exceptionally great, and the whole song itself, instrumental wise, is really, really great. I really love this instrumental a lot. There is one problem. That problem is Mommy Mirrorist. I don't really enjoy her performance here. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know why. I just don't care for it. It doesn't really help the song. If anything, it honestly is kind of a detriment, because I'd rather just not listen to her. I'd rather just listen to instrumental, or the instrumental Boyfriend, or just a different change chromatic. That's just me. Another problem is, aside from like the beat drop, it doesn't feel like much changed in this song as a whole. And I don't know why I think that. It's just, like, there's nothing that... All the melodies kind of happen on their own. What am I fucking saying? The song repeats, that's what I'm saying. But it doesn't repeat like something like Fresh or Bopipo, where it will repeat the melody or just repeat the whole song. It just feels like it just kind of fits in the melodies in between in different areas. Kind of like Too Hot, but with Too Hot it was just a little bit worse because nothing good happened. Nothing that stood out really happened. With MILF, at least the beat drop stands out a lot. But other than that, I feel like I hear these melodies again and again. It makes the song feel longer than it actually is. It makes the song feel like 3 minutes, honestly. And I don't know, that's just me. I can understand if you guys love this song. I mean, a lot of people do, and I can understand why. It's still a good song. I just personally don't fully like it. It's not, I guess, not for me. I'm not a Mommy Mirrors fan. Oh well. Dad battle. I have this battle every week. Wait, what? Anyways, Dad battle's really, really good. Something like that. I honestly don't have much to say about this song. It's really nice. That's all I can say. There isn't really a problem. There's nothing outstanding, I'd say, but it's all really nice. Now, wouldn't that make it S tier? I mean, I kinda should, but it's like it just doesn't. I don't know. Like, really nice is one thing, really great is another thing to me. So yeah, it doesn't have any issues. It's just like I don't think it's S tier kind of thing. So yeah, I guess that's its issue. Anyways, I'm gonna go play some Animania. I should check that out real quick.
Thorns is also pretty great. I don't have much to say. I have one slight issue, and I'll say that first, though. It's Senpai, or I guess in this case it's Spirit, not Senpai. I just kind of wish he had a different thematic. Because a certain other mod that I'll be talking about in, like, 3 months, maybe, also has a Spirit chromatic, also has Senpai in it, period. But the Spirit chromatic's different from the normal one, which sounds like Senpai, but sounds a lot more, I guess, monstrous and ghostly. I just kind of wish it had that here. I mean, once again, this is the original game, not a mod. So, whatever. It's just, I mean, they didn't really do different chromatics anyways for characters. The only one who probably got different chromatics in some his boyfriend, depending on how early in the game was. Where Kawai Sprite wasn't using chromatic, in fact, it was just making actual, like, voices for boyfriend. I miss those days sometimes. Anyways, the instrumental of this song is pretty great, and I really like the melodies. Especially one of the melodies near the end, like the ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That sounds really, really good, and this melody is pretty iconic in my opinion. It stands out, and honestly, is just really, really good, so yeah, there you go, I guess. once again, don't have too much to say about Thorns, but it's pretty good, pretty great.
Three, two, one, go!
And we have the collab song, which actually isn't an original song from the mod, not the mod from the base game. It's not made by Kawai Sprite or anything, or any new composers. It's actually from wait, how do I say this? Le Seraphim? I honestly really hope I'm saying that right, because if I'm not, I sound like a complete idiot. But this is their song Spaghetti. And honestly, I don't think anyone saw this coming, like, at all. Like, when you think of a FNF collab, I don't think this was the first thing. We need like an actual FNF collab that isn't just you get like I want a new FNF song. Like, I want a new FNF song, but Weekgate's coming next, so I guess we could excited for whatever. But I mean, this is cool. I get to hear this song when I probably actually would have never heard this song ever if this just didn't happen. But this is actually pretty cool that it did happen. And this song is actually pretty good. It's pretty catchy. I especially like this section right around here where it's BTS, or specifically J-Hope of BTS, and it's actually pretty smooth. And also, like, I like to just think this is just how Boyfriend sounds when he talks normally. Well, I mean, not when he talks normally, but you know, but it's not, of course. We actually know how he sounds. We've seen it before. Pretty fun. But that's about it for this song. I don't have really any real complaints with this song. I guess maybe I'm just not that big on the instrumental personally. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Honestly, pretty like... Well, I enjoy the whole style, I guess, of Korean pop, or how they're doing it here, where they're switching between Korean and English. It's pretty nice. That's actually really nice, honestly. I personally just prefer like Korean and Japanese like lyrics over American or English. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, guys. I'm losing my brain right now. Whatever. This song's really great, but I don't really care for instrumental, I guess, and overall it's whatever. I will say though, I find it funny that this is the clean version. I just wouldn't expect FNF of all games to have the clean version of this song. Like, FNF's not afraid to be, well, Newgrounds humor, which they're not afraid to curse. Like, I mean, like, literally in the ads, Boyfriend just straight up calls girlfriend the B word, so like, that's whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, this is the sweet spot. Head up the scene, is the big shot. Chef choice, no 위한 kick. Yeah, you're lost in the sauce, no turning back. 취할 거야 밤새 기울여져. 난 빈잔은 바꿔 빈잔은 걸어. 좋은 게 좋은 거지 좋다는 게 왜 뭐 느껴봐. 어서 걷지 말고 벌컥. Snap it up like a 갓틴의 김치 포즈는 여전히 priceless. Whatever I'm cooking 다 같이 어떤 코스든 원한 말아주는 쉐이키. 내가 네 취향 드라마 주인공이고 또 순두명이고 고칼로리 헬쇼크. 모든 주제를 홀리는 다루는 의미의 나로 이제 가에서 바로. Yeah, this is the hot spot.
2, 1, go!
To start off Pico Week, we have a very, very underrated song in my opinion. We have Philly Nice. And also, to start off the S tiers, I almost forgot to mention that. We are at the S tiers now. And Philly Nice, in my opinion, is so slept on. Like, it's kind of a crime that it's so just no one talks about it. Because this song's so nice to listen to. This is not my favorite Pico performance. Because, well, when it comes now, because some Pico mixes outdo it. But like this section right here, oh man. This was like my favorite thing in the base game. It honestly still is one of my favorite things in the base game because it is smooth as shit. Like, wow, there's this, I mean, I'm gonna stop myself there before I say anything I probably regret putting online. But I mean, I dance. That's all I'm saying. I dance to this like nobody's business. It is a vibe and a half. This just makes me happy, honestly. This whole song is just really nice. I don't think it top any of my other S tiers, mainly because they just have more nicer sections overall. Because aside from that one peak session, there's nothing around too much. Everything else is good, but not like S tier worthy. Every other song has more sections that are S tier worthy, or just overall just nicer to listen to, I guess, at the end. Darnielle. So there's kind of a gap, honestly, from when I talked about Too Hot. Like maybe, definitely over 5 entries, but like low S or low A tier. Now we're in like low S tier. That's a pretty big jump considering there was quite a lot of A tiers. So why is Darnielle so high up? Simple. It is just a vibe. Like, listen to this instrumental and tell me you do not just think, yeah, this is pretty much a vibe. This instrumental is really, really, really great. Now, the melodies, on the other hand, I think it's mainly the problem of Darnielle and Pico. Since they're both atonals, it's just, it doesn't, like, neither of them can really slide, like, with one of another. And that's how, like, that's why certain Pico mixes sound heavenly, and that's why the Boyfriend mixes of the Darnielle songs just sound better overall. But Darnielle does that well with making the melodies still really good. Like, this one right here is pretty good, and the main one that repeats 3 times with alternate variations is, I mean, yeah, it's pretty great. However, I can't like full consciously put it higher because all the other songs are just overall better, has better, I won't say instrumentals because this one's pretty high up, but most of them are overall just better songs with better melodies and some with better instrumentals. And I mean, like, it's not super great, but it's still really, really great. Winter Horrorland. Okay, I literally just said that Darnielle was a big jump from Too Hot. No, this is an even bigger jump. Monster was like 3rd last or something. It was like C tier, bottom C tier, I believe. But oh my gosh, this is so much better. It's like night and day. I personally really love the lyrics here. They feel like he's actually talking about like what he wants to do, actually wanting to kill. He's not just yapping in some cases. And the instrumental is just a lot better and more consistent with the style at once. It can be kind of dark, but it still has that kind of Christmassy tone in sometimes, and sometimes it's even just more full Christmas. I especially love that one part where it's boil your hands with freezing water, and it's like that ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's just really great, and then it kind of really greatly goes into like the final section. This whole song just does a great job, and it sounds like he's actually singing a song rather than just talking. Once again, I'm just saying. They upped the quality from Monster to this. This is much better. But with that, I don't have much to say. everything I've said about it already was the positives. The negatives, it's still kind of short, and in the end, I still don't care too much for lyrical stuff. I'd rather just hear Boyfriend sing, and probably maybe he do his own little rapping at some point, but it makes him more unique, I guess. If you didn't know who the he was, by the way, I was talking about Lemon.
Soak your hands in freezing water, watching as the skin gets softer. See a boat appear in darkness, no, drop further below. You take a piece of your rabies, loosen your mind, and take a peek inside your head.
3, 2, 1, go.
If you asked me in like 2021, like anything before Indie Cross, honestly, like what my favorite song was, I would have definitely said Ugh. I would have definitely said Ugh. Like instantly I was a Ugh. Like back then, I would watch so many videos of Ugh covers using, honestly, like mainly Mickey Mouse chromatics for some reason. I don't remember why, but it was just that. I would have just said Ugh is the best song in all of history. I love Ugh. Anyways, nowadays Ugh is still really great. I still love it. It's not that guy. It's not that song. It's not pinnacle of cinema or whatever I would say. I don't know what I said. I was like 12. I'm stupid. That's not even 11. I'm 11. Whatever. I just, to this day, though, it definitely falls off a lot, especially when I just think it has problems. One, it's pretty short comparing to all the other Dickman songs, honestly, and it just doesn't hold up as well as it used to in my eyes. Now, of course, like I said, it's still really great, but it's not that song, like I said.
3, 2, 1, go.
I ain't got much to say other than this is going to be real short, so Fresh is great. Perfectly just great. Not perfect, perfectly great. There's a very big difference, guys. You guys don't understand it. I need help. Anyways, I mean, wow. I really love how Boyfriend and Idea sounds like. I really like that part. I like when the whole freestyle thing in the beginning and. But I just like how the whole song just kind of repeats itself a little bit. But it still just sounds smooth and great. I don't know, I can't get mad at this song. The only thing I could say is I just want more of it because it's pretty damn short. But it's fine. It's fun, and I love it. Anyways, we're gonna move on to longer songs. Blammed! I just wanted to say that. Anyways, Blammed is... yeah, it's great. Awesome. Almost Chromium tier. The only reason it's not is because of two reasons, but I'll get to that in a moment. But for now, let's start with the opening, because it starts off really strong. The instrumental, like, beginning is really nice. Fade into, it's like... I don't know, it's really nice. And then Pico just starts off strong with the instrumental too. And Boyfriend sounds great. And then this part right here is kind of the weakest part, but it happens twice, so the second time's weaker, but I'll talk about that in a moment. But it builds up into by far and away the best drop off that this mod has. The game has, cause wow, just wow, it is so great. It is like, like best of FNF of all time, great kind of stuff. That's the best way I can describe it. It's just that good. The problem is, after that, only 2 turns are left of the song, and it takes up by this section, which is not bad, but it doesn't sound as good as everything else. The greatest songs feel really short, where it only has like 3 alternate melodies in a sense. Just not enough happens. I need more, and I didn't get more. Like, it's too short, especially for how the other songs in Pico Week feel longer overall. And at the top 3, we have High. Now, honestly, I will admit, like, a pet peeve of mine, or something that just really, really irritates me, is when people say that the main base FNF songs don't have, like, great instrumentals, or their instrumentals are just, quote-unquote, non-existent. That just personally irritates me, because, like, yeah, sure, some of them don't really have the greatest instrumentals, or even a good one, like something like Monster or Lit Up. But then you have songs like this, and honestly, almost all my A tiers and all my B tiers have pretty decent at worst instrumentals. These instrumentals are like what shine in most of these songs, more than the vocals. That just really irritates me. Anyways, speaking of instrumental, this instrumental is so amazing. I really, really love just every little detail of it. And I also really, really like Mommy Mears in this song. While I still don't really care for her overall, I do like how she sounds compared to almost all her other songs. And Boyfriend sounds great. My only real complaint, once again, it's pretty short. But that's fine, actually. I don't mind that too much. Because overall, the whole song is a great package. This is just a slight nitpick that does hold it back a little bit. Go Pico, yeah, go Pico, go Pico, yeah, go Pico, I mean, it's Pico, guys. It's fucking Pico, guys. Like this fucking song right fucking now. Anyways, I mean, you can't hate Pico. It's just such a nice song. If you don't like Pico, get out. You're not my friend. But I'm joking, kind of. But like, it's so good. This song is such just a vibe. This instrumental is so nice. I especially really love how Boyfriend sounds here. He sounds really, really great. And for the first song of Pico's Week, it kind of shines a little bit too well. But I mean, not saying the other stuff from Pico's Week is bad at all. No, it's either good. Well, actually, no, it's either great, or almost perfect. So I can't complain. I guess I can complain. This song's a little short, but I don't mind it being a minute 34 seconds. It was not even that, but it's just pretty short. But like most of these songs are short, so I can't complain about it. But I'm not going to complain about it too much.
Yeah, Roses just is the best song in FNF. Not history, just best song in Friday Night Funkin' the game. It's just always been for me. Except for that one period of time when UGG was, but ever since then, Roses has constantly been my favorite. Nothing's ever topped it. Because it's so fucking peak. This instrumental, and I mean this with like heart, has made me cry. What has made me cry? Has made me cry multiple times. I'm not afraid to admit that. I was a YY baby when I was kind of younger. And I don't know, this just made me cry a lot. I fucking love it. It was just that great to me. And these melodies are exceptionally great too. I love all of them. Also, I feel like the song, its length is not bad at all. I don't mind it. I think enough happens in the song to where I'm satisfied with what I heard. While yeah, I could have liked more, I don't think that's a problem at the end of the day. All in all, this song's generally perfect for me. I fucking love it. It's so freaking peak, man. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I guess that's the last song I had to talk about for this video. To the outro now.
Okay, yeah, so I'm honestly really burnt out by this somehow. I don't know why, but that killed me for some reason. Luckily, next time I ever talk about the base game, it will be remixes from the Pico and Rex, which are separate videos, so those will be shorter since it's not all the songs. And then I'll probably maybe talk about whenever Week 8 comes out, so I can get my thoughts about those songs too. Anyways, I gotta work on Indie Cross really now. Like, now. I only have like... Well, it's not coming out this month, I'm sorry, it's just not. But, anyways... here's the tier list. I still really love this game. It's my second favorite game all time, and technically tied for first place with Cuphead, so it's pretty fucking good. Anyways, I've sworn too much this video. I'm gonna go take a nap and eat some spaghetti or something. Have a good Friday, guys.